Hello everyone, welcome to the Hampton Law Firm. I'm going to take a few minutes today to talk about drug cases and what happens if you were pulled over in your vehicle, but the traffic stop was illegal. What if the police pulled you over illegally? How does it affect your case? Can your drug case be dismissed? Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great content just like this, because today I want to get into the ins and outs of what is required for a police officer to pull you over legally. And if they pull you over illegally, how does it affect your potential drug case? Now, if you stay till the end of the video, I will also give you a free ebook, What to Do If You Have Been Charged with a Drug Crime in Texas. All right, let's jump right in. Now, under Texas law, a police officer must have reasonable suspicion to pull over a vehicle. So if you're driving down the road, the police officer must develop reasonable suspicion to actually pull you over. In other words, the police are not just allowed to pull you over because they have a hunch that you've done something wrong. They have to have more than just be interested and just curious about what you've got going on. So my point is, the way they try to develop reasonable suspicion is they are looking for every little ticky-tack traffic violation they can find that you might commit while you're driving down the road. Now, what if you're adamant that you were driving properly? What if you're adamant that you did not commit any traffic violations at all? Well, that's why it's important to analyze the facts of every drug case, and we need to analyze the police reports, see specifically what are the police claiming are the specific facts that they are relying upon as to why they pulled someone over to investigate them. And for instance, I'll give you an example. We had a client one time that the police were claiming that he had failed to signal a lane change within 100 feet of the turn, and that was one of the, they claimed that was one of the things that he did wrong, and they also claimed that his license plate light was not operating correctly. Now, just to give you as an illustration, simply, I want you to understand, police can make a claim that you did something wrong, but simply stating that you committed a traffic violation doesn't prove that, right? They've got to prove those facts beyond a reasonable doubt. In this particular client situation, what we did is that if the police were claiming that he failed to signal a lane change within 100 feet, we needed to get the video. Because the video, here's the point, you're driving down the road and you begin to signal a lane change, we may be able to tell the distance, maybe from the point that he began to turn on his actual blinker to the time he actually made the turn, and there may be an opportunity to create some doubt about exactly when that did happen and whether or not it was 100 feet. I mean, think about it. How did the officer estimate or measure the 100 feet? How do we know it was within 100 feet that he actually did it? And so if our client did in fact turn on his blinker and it was turned on and it's arguable that it could have been within the 100 feet, that can create reasonable doubt as to whether a traffic violation took place at all. Now, what about the license plate light? We hear this all the time. Sometimes officers will say, well, the license plate light wasn't operating correctly. Most license plate lights, there's two of them on the back. Well, if one of them's not working, they have a tendency to pull people over. Well, in fact, that's not what the law says at all. If you look at the video and we take a look at the video and we see maybe one of the lights was working, if you can still see the license plate within 50 feet, if you can see it and it's clear as to what it says, then there's no traffic violation that has taken place. So it's important. A lot of people get scared of videos. Videos are the defense's friend. It's important to have a video so that we can clearly compare the statements in the police report to what's actually on the video as to what actually happened. So that's important, because if there is no reasonable suspicion to pull you over to investigate, then it's an illegal stop. If it's an illegal stop, then anything that's found after that stop is illegal. So now you're talking about an illegal search and you're talking about an illegal arrest. And now we can file what's called a motion to suppress, where we can bring that before a judge, provide case law to combine with those facts to potentially have the entire case thrown out because it is a violation of your constitutional rights. Now, if you need some help with your particular fact scenario, or if you're facing a drug charge and these facts seem kind of similar to you, don't hesitate to call the Hampton Law Firm at 817-877-5200. We'd be happy to help you and answer any questions that you have. Plus, I promised you if you waited around to the end of this video, I would give you a free ebook, What to Do If You Have Been Charged with a Drug Crime in Texas. All you got to do is click the link right down here below, fill in the form that is asking you for some information for your email address so we can email you that report. And I encourage you, I look forward to seeing you on our next video series that's coming up. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact our office. Thanks for joining us.